Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Amanda Mpembe, and I'm from the Free State, and I own Labour Farms Pty Ltd, which was registered on the 3rd of August 2020, and currently operating on my father's farm, which is 173 hectares, of which 150 is for sheep farming. I'm involved also, but during weekends, and I was tasked with 20-hectare land. The type of business I ventured into is extremely challenging, but that's how it is when you're a young emerging farmer. Liver Farms is a small business which specializes in egg and meat production of ducks, as well as chickens. But I've put more work into my waterfowl business and have hopes to make sales on down and duck feathers in the near future. Currently, the business has been running on personal funds and is still in search of funding. When I created the business, I had done research on these waterfowls and found that majority of them being consumed within South Africa are imported. Therefore, consumers face a lot of barriers such as language theft and low quality products. And again, the major reason being I want to create a platform where we youth with and without disabilities become active citizens through work and a learning environment where we feel respected and challenged and accountable as we strive to meet the demands of adulthood. I mean, the unemployment rate needs to come to an end. And such products, we have abilities and are producing them already ourselves instead of having to import, which plays a huge role in the unemployment rate of South Africa. I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
It doesn't sound it.
Liver Farm sells free-range duck meat and eggs, as the ducks grown outdoors are more superior than that of indoor kept ducks, as they contain a higher vitamin D content, which results in bigger nutritious duck meat and increased egg production. Currently, my markets are local farmers and immigrants, the Chinese and individuals from Bangladesh, which are sold to them at about 49 to 52 days, weighing between 2,3 and 3,2 kilograms. We also offer services such as deliveries to customers who are closer to us for free and neighboring towns on a fee. We have two types of ducks and mixed breeds of the two, which are the Muscovy duck and the Peking duck. As we all know, ducks are water birds that continuously need water, not only for drinking, but cleaning and bathing themselves. And with me, I need to regularly empty and refill the water, as my little tire ponds have no filters, obviously. Newly born ducks are moved with their mothers to a separate area for 3 weeks and fed special starter feed. While some mothers leave their young ones, others remain. For these young ones, we provide them fresh level water twice a day as they play in their drinking water to avoid sickness. Our ducks, we feed them in the morning and in the evening. I try as much as possible to give them treats such as cabbage or any kind of fresh kitchen waste twice a week to avoid them consuming less of their feed, as well as and I try not to vaccinate or medicate them because I'm trying to keep my production as natural as possible. They're quite hardy birds and have never had any major health problems. All the sessions were of great importance, but one that really stood out for me was about the business model canvas. At first, I believed that it's just as the business plan, but was educated that it's not. And at some point, I wished I was educated about the canvas sooner. It would have been easier for me to have learned and understood my customers better by first identifying who they are, what they need, and where they are located, as well as which class they fall under, and how niche market products can be introduced to the mass market. The cost which will come into play with the waterfowl poultry business, the continuous maintenance of these birds. I mean, unlike the business plan, where it's just a detailed plan made to get funding, it doesn't really give solutions to issues that may arise. The business model canvas is easier to read and quicker to implement. It's once thoughts organized and all one's different aspects of a business mapped out on a page that you can go back to reflect and plan accordingly. The 9 building blocks should complement one another in order for you to know for sure whether the business will succeed in the long run or not. improvements to be made. The improvement was implemented as we were registered in every session that we were present. And as Mr. Spiwe has stated, the course would have been better if it were accredited. Other than that, our facilitators were very much professional and always punctual. Issues we were introduced to was network connection, and still that didn't affect us that much because regardless of that, we were all informed about sessions we couldn't attend, as links were sent and information packs were forwarded to us. There's nothing else I can say. Thank you very much for the opportunity.